How are you doing, everyone? This is episode 7 of the weekly workout. I'm here with Dexter, and today we are going to do a Cavaletti workout. In case you don't know me, my name is Adi Karmi and I'm a certified canine athlete specialist. I help dog owners, sport dog owners, enhance their dog performance and prevent injuries. And if you haven't seen any of the previous episodes, go to YouTube. You're gonna get the full workout from warm up, the exercise itself, cool down and stretching. Okay, in case you're watching this on Facebook or Instagram, you're only gonna get a short version of everything that we did. So make sure you go to my YouTube channel, Adi Karmi Canine Fitness, to watch the whole thing. Okay, so for today's workout, we're going to do Cavalettis. It comes from horses, and the point of it is to work on your dog's body awareness. Okay, make sure his stride is good. You can teach your dog to lengthen his stride or shorten his stride, which will help in healing, which will help in jumping especially. So if you're doing agility or duck diving or IPO, IGP, okay, you need jumping. Most of our dog sport have jumping, monitoring, other ring sports. Everything includes jumping. When your dog needs to calculate how he's going to step and approach the jump, this is something he needs to learn, okay? How to use his legs more efficiently, more precise, to get the job done quickly, safely, and in the best way possible. Okay, so how do you know how to measure the Cavalettis? Very easy, okay? For the first time, if you've never done this with your dog, just have your dog stand in a stock position, okay? Measure the length between the front legs and the hind legs, and this is the length you need to have between the Cavalettis. Here it's a bit shorter for Dexter because I don't have a lot of room and because he's already experienced in Cavaletti work. Okay, you do it to start with in the most natural stride of your dog length, and then you either shorten it or longer, make it longer. Okay, so your dog needs to think and see where he steps his foot. The idea is for your dog not to touch the poles or the bars, okay, and to just step in between, usually in a trot motion, trot stride, but it can vary depending on the exercise you want to do. You can do a lot of types of exercises. Today we're going to work on the trot, and basically that's it. If you don't have a Cavaletti like this in your house, you can either go to any sportswear store and buy cones and bars, and if you don't want to do that, you can use any stick you have laying around the house, like a broomstick or something like that, or pick up sticks from the yard. Just have them raised for the beginning about an inch or 2 inches off the ground. You can put just water bottles on the side or something like that, and as your dog gets more and more experience with the work, you can get it higher. You can do different angles. Okay, today we're going to do this. Maybe I'll change the angles later, but we're going to start with this. The point of the exercise is for your dog to go back and forth. Okay, just walking forward, trotting forward. Okay, again, you can do it with the side step, you can do it walking backwards, you can do all sorts of variations. Today training, we're just going to go front, from left to right, left to right, to see the work done, to work on your dog's body awareness. Okay, so as usual, we're going to start with the training, with the warm-up, and after the warm-up, we're going to go into the training, working 2 minutes, giving him 1 minute of break, going back and forth, and we'll see how he's doing and see if I'm going to change the setup of the Cavalettis or not. That's it. We're going to finish with a cool down and stretching, and here we go. Okay, come on. בוא. כלב טוב. עמוד. טוב. שב. טוב. עמוד. טוב. שב. טוב. עמוד. עמוד. טוב מאוד. Good boy. יופי. סיבוב. טוב. מצד שני. Always do things for both sides because we want balance in our dogs. סיבוב. טוב מאוד. מצד שני. טוב מאוד. Okay, I'm gonna probably fix this before we start the workout. Alza. טוב. עמוד. עמוד. טוב. ארצה. טוב. עמוד. כלב טוב. ארצה. טוב. עמוד. יופי, כלב טוב. קדימה. אחורה. אחורה. טוב. קדימה. אחורה. טוב. קדימה. אחורה. טוב מאוד. כלב טוב. יופי. אפ. טוב. אוף. יופי. טוב. אפ. טוב. אוף. כלב טוב. אפ. טוב. אוף. כלב טוב. אפ. טוב. אוף. כלב טוב. I forgot to start the timer, so I'm going to do this right now. And then we're going to go straight into the workout itself. We only did a short warm-up today because this is not such an intense work. Okay, so we can do a shorter warm-up. And because I didn't have the timer, so I have no idea how much time did it take us. Okay? If you've never done it before, start by just throwing treats between the bars and letting your dog know that he needs to go from one side to the other. Since Dexter is really used to this exercise, he's going back and forth anyway. כלב טוב, all the way. יופי, טוב. עבור. כלב טוב. שב. בול פה. שב. ארצה. Okay, he's a bit excited. You're gonna find yourself setting this up a lot if you're just starting, because they do tend to move it from time to time. And you can put targets. If your dog already familiar with targets, you can put targets in the both ends. Arta. Both ends of the cavallettis, and you can just send your dog back and forth through the targets. Okay, this is probably going to happen with you too. The more your dog is excited, the more he wants to jump the whole thing. But the point is to get him to either walk or trot through the bars. כלב טוב. יופי טוב. As you can see, he already knows what he needs to do. כלב טוב. יופי. עבור. טוב. עבור. טוב. עבור. שב. אוקיי. עבור. יופי, טוב. עבור. טוב. עבור. ארצה. כלב טוב. He's getting really excited here. You can see he's starting to sleep on the floor and move the bars, but he really likes this work. Usually we do it outside. I'm on. Then he's got more traction and I can have more space. Minimum bars that I usually use is 3, but I like to use more. On average 5, maybe 6. סיבוב. יופי, כלב טוב. You see he's slipping around on the turns. He needs to go much slower. יופי טוב. This is better. Okay, I'm going to give him a little bit of a break right now. בוא. ארצה. ארצה. I'm going to set a little bit of a different angles here. Not on all of them, just the 2 middle ones. After dogs really get the point of this exercise, most of them really like it. They might have a little bit of a problem to begin with, but usually they love it. Easy. כלב טוב. Easy. יופי. בוא. Better. עבור. You see, the more he's concentrated on my hand, the more he touches the bars, the more he's doing it on his own, the better it is. עבור. יופי, טוב. ארצה. ארצה. יופי, טוב. The mic is not really helping us either way, but I do want you to hear me when I'm talking. So we don't have a choice here. Amand. 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 Yes. Aval. Perfect. Almost. Aval. טוב מאוד. אבל. יופי, טוב. אבל. עוד. טוב. אבל. יופי, טוב. אבל. כלב טוב. watch it. Thank you. אבל. Good boy. אבל. ארצה. Whenever he gets too excited, I usually bring him to a stop because I don't want him to sleep too much. Okay, now we'll change this again. You can really play around with it a lot. Any combination, put them one on top of each other. I'm going to show you some crazy combinations later. But the more weird it is, the more your dog has to think around on what he's doing. Most of the working dogs or high energy dogs will just run through it and everything's going to be a big mess. Don't worry about it. It's going to take them time and they're going to understand what you want slowly. Amand. Avo. יופי. Avo. כלב טוב. Avo. טוב. Avo. יופי טוב. עבור. יופי טוב. עבור. עד הסוף. טוב. עבור. עבור. ארצה. The more he thinks about the treat in my hand, the less of a good job he's doing. This is why I like to use targets. Okay, because the targets will sleep if I put them here. I decided not to do it. Should put a target on each end, then send him to this target and to that target, and you don't have to lead him, and this way dogs usually are calmer when they're doing it. עבור. יופי, טוב. עבור. טוב מאוד. עבור. On the way. עבור. טוב. עבור. עבור. יופי. עבור. טוב. עבור. עבור. טוב. עבור. As you can see, if I get him straight in front of it before we start, he's usually doing it better than when he's coming in an angle. כלב טוב. ארצה. אחורה. אחורה. ארצה. ארצה. יופי, כלב טוב. He's getting way too excited for this work. But it happens. He's beginning to love our weekly workout. So he's getting really excited for it. Okay, every time I move things around, just to get him to think about how he's moving his feet, his legs. How high, how far. Good boy. Amand. כלב טוב. בוא. אחורה. יופי. בוא. יופי, טוב. עבור. טוב. עבור. מה פתאום? אחורה. Don't let your dog make shortcuts. עבור. יופי, טוב. טוב. עבור. אחורה. כלב טוב. עבור. עבור. יופי, טוב. עבור. טוב מאוד. עבור. You can hear he's touching them a lot. Again, this is a bit shorter of a stride for him, depending on your dog's length. Avo. Avo. Hey. Looking for treats all the time. Next. Avo. יופי טוב. שב. ארצה. Okay, let's do a different setup right now. Now, if you're doing something like that, the hardest thing is to get your dog not to jump over it, just to step over it. Okay, you can always have him do circles in places like that. Again, or add a bunch more Cavalettis. We'll see how he's doing. Give him another 20 seconds of rest, and then we're gonna go into this crazy setup. Hopefully he's not gonna jump over it. Hopefully. Come on. Perfect. Avo. Avo. Po. Dex. Po. כלב טוב. avo. כלב טוב. avo. יופי טוב. avo. כל הכבוד. avo. יופי טוב. avo. You see how he's looking around to see where he needs to step? It doesn't always work, but he's trying. avo. יופי, כלב טוב. עבור. מה זה? אחורה. עבור. עבור. יופי, טוב. עבור. פרפקט. עבור. טוב. עבור. יופי, טוב. עבור. קדימה. טוב. עבור. טוב. עבור. יופי, טוב. עבור. טוב. עבור. טוב. עבור. טוב. עבור. Almost. עבור. You see, the more energy I give into it, the more mess he's going to make. So you have to be calm as well. עבור. יופי טוב. עבור. Okay. ארצה. Let's go back to a normal setup, just high, a little bit higher than what we did before. Check it. I'm gonna have him even shorter of a stride. Get him to really get his legs up when he's walking or trotting. Now this is going to be hard because it is really narrow and he needs to really think where he's putting his feet, especially the hind legs. Alta. We're still running, just checking. This is gonna be the last. Alta. This is gonna be the last setup that we're doing today. After that, we're going for a little bit of a cool down, and then some stretching. Okay, Amund. Avo. Avo. Awesome. Avo. You see how he's touching that a lot more? Avo. Tov. Avo. יופי, טוב. avo. טוב מאוד. avo. יופי, טוב. avo. טוב. avo. avo. He's getting tired. Moving hands around. Avo. 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 יופי, טוב. Avo. Wow, he's really getting slow. I did not expect that. Avo. יופי, טוב. ברקו. טוב. Avo. יופי. Avo. You see, this is what happens when you get, again, too much energy into it. Shiv. I wanted to get some more energy because he was going slow, but then he's messing everything up. Avo. טוב מאוד. Avo. יופי, טוב. Avo. Avo. Almost. Avo. Avo. טוב. Avo. All the way. טוב. Avo. טוב. Avo. Don't choke. Finish your food. Avo. Almost. Shiv. Shiv. We're gonna fix this. We're gonna do 4 back and forth and we're done. Avo. This is 1. Avo. 2. Avo. 3. Perfect. And 4. Let's just do 1 more because this one was shitty. Perfect. Woo! Okay. Oh. Outside. Okay, I'm gonna set this thing, fold it back, and we're gonna come back after our cool down and we'll do some stretching. Okay, especially the limbs again, some static, some dynamic stretching. That's it for today. Come back in a few minutes. We're gonna wait 1 more minute before we start stretching. Again, if you need to cool down your dog, you can take him out for a walk. Okay, walk around the house, let him breathe better. Today for our stretching, I'm going to use, well, my body to do the dynamic stretching. I hope it will work. We're doing it a lot when we're out trekking and we don't have a lot of equipment. Okay, so, first one for the front end, up. I like him This is not what I want. Okay, he's getting too excited for stretching. Oh, perfect. This is what I want. This is a really good stretch and core workout for me. Perfect. Oh, this is better. Yofi. Off. 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 Good boy. Oh, stop. Stretch. Okay, this is how I do the neck sometimes. Try not to spin myself, but it's not that easy. Bora po. Stretch any. Stretch. كيف טוב. Stretch. Yeah, you need to swallow, buddy. Stretch. טוב. יופי. Oh. ארצה. Stretch. Stretch. טוב. טוב. טוב מאוד. יופי. עמוד. Stretch. יופי, טוב. אחורה. אחורה. טוב. I put my hind feet as a barrier. כלב טוב. Stretch the hind feet. Stretch. טוב מאוד. יופי, טוב. סיבוב. קידה. קידה. טוב. טוב. יופי. עמוד. כלב טוב. שב. סטרץ'. יופי טוב. צד שני. שב. סטרץ'. יופי טוב. מצוין. סטרץ'. שב. Okay, supposed to stay seated when we stretch like that. Stretch. Stretch. טוב. That's awesome. That's it for today. Victor had a lot of fun, as you can see. He had a hard work, even though it seemed really easy. Make sure when you do it to be patient with your dog, because most probably when you do it for the first time, they're just gonna plow through everything, and it happens to most dogs. It happened to him also. He was just dumping and running through it and doing all sorts of a mess. ארצה. כלב טוב. But with time, they get it, okay? And it helps with their stride, with their movement, with their jumping. It's really good. That's it. Make sure to follow me on Adi Karmi Canine Fitness, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube, and leave a comment. Tell me what you think and what you want to see in the future. And I'm here to help you if you need anything with your dog. If you want specific instruction or specific exercises to do with your dog, specific training plan to do with your dog, contact me and we'll work whatever we need out. Okay? That's it. I'll see you next week.